The manager of Elvis Presley was also selling hate merchandise for Elvis. For nearly 2 decades, Tom Parker was the manager of the King. It was sometime in the 1950s that Parker signed a merchandising deal to turn Elvis into a brand name which also included I Hate Elvis badges. HIV originated from a chimp's stomach. The chimp in question had eaten 2 other monkeys that had 2 different viruses. These viruses then combined and formed a hybrid virus. The ancient Greeks chewed gum like mastic. Mastic is a substance that comes from the bark of a tree. This bark was believed to be how the Greeks maintained oral health. The largest single meteorite found on Earth is the Hoba meteor. This meteorite measures at 9 feet by 9 feet by 3 feet. The Hoba meteor is short for Hoba West and lies on a farm of the same name. Plastic bags are better for the environment rather than paper bags. Despite the common belief that recycled paper is better than plastic, it is not always the case. According to research, a paper bag produces 70% more pollution compared to plastic. It also uses 4 times the energy to produce and break down. Most known asteroids in our solar system are located between Jupiter and Mars. Research has found that the main meteor belt resides in orbits between the 2 planets. This main asteroid belt is found to be more than 2.5 times as far as the Earth is from the Sun. The colors in fireworks depends on the different salts used and mixed with different metals. Lithium salts produce red fireworks. Iron produces yellow or gold colors. Magnesium forms white. Vegetable has no scientific definition. By this logic, it is acceptable to call a tomato a vegetable as well. Research cannot find any reason why vegetables are called as such nor why we continue to refer to it as such. Soap is used for cleaning because its molecules trap dirt in the center of its compound. When in water, soap cleans by acting as a surfactant and emulsifier. It can surround oil, making it easier to rinse it away with water. You need to exceed temperatures of 1000 degrees Celsius to burn a diamond. Diamonds don't evaporate at high temperatures since they are under atmospheric temperatures, but they can oxidize. The fastest man in the world is not physically perfect. Usain Bolt suffers from scoliosis. However, he states that as long as he continues to keep his core and back strong, it does not bother him much. Several people residing in Iceland believe in elves. A survey conducted at the University of Iceland found that 62% of residents believe in elves. This is mainly due to the country's elf history, which dates back to the Viking era. Sunglasses were not originally designed to protect your eyes from the sun. The original idea behind this was so that Chinese judges could hide their facial expressions in court. Today, they mainly serve as protective eyewear and as well as a fashionable accessory. Termites and ants are roasted and eaten like popcorn in South Africa. Eating insects is a common occurrence in South Africa. This is also a common street food you can find in parts of Africa. Humans have 5 vital organs. Without any of these organs, a human being cannot survive. These organs include the heart, lungs, kidneys, liver, and the brain. A 10-year-old mattress weighs double its original weight. This is due to the debris it absorbs over time, such as mites, mold, dead skin cells, dandruff, etc. It also includes the sweat of the person using the mattress. The Indiana University Library is constantly sinking. It sinks over half an inch annually. This is because engineers failed to calculate and include the estimated weight of all the books that would be placed inside the building. A dentist invented cotton candy. The dentist William Morrison was also a confectionery who invented the machine that spun sugar crystals into a thread. This was introduced in 1904 as fairy floss until another dentist reinvented the machine and called it cotton candy. In China, seductively eating a banana during a live stream is illegal. This was done so that the number of underage women in China could not attract older male audiences. The Chinese government deems such acts like this harm the social morality. The first soup ever recorded comes from a hippo. This event dates back to 6000 BC. Soups were also believed to be the foundation of the earliest restaurants in history. 206 bones make up the skeletal system. However, newborn babies are born with more bones in their bodies that only develop later on as they grow. These bones are connected by tendons, ligaments, and cartilage. The teeth are also part of our skeletal system, but they are not considered bones. Dewey offenders in Ohio are required to use yellow license plates. These special yellow plates were issued in 2004 to let officials know if a vehicle has had multiple Dewey violations already. It also serves as a cone of shame for the owners of the vehicles to push them to be better drivers. The world's deepest post box is in Japan. It can be found in Suzami Bay, which is located in Wakayama, Japan. The post is 10 meters underwater and most people require a diving suit just to get to it. The oldest condom ever found dates back to the 1640s. Evidence of this was found in a cesspit at Dudley Castle. The condom was made from the innard of animals and fish, which was a common material for early birth control. La Paz, Bolivia is constantly at a temperature of below 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Despite this constant average, it has never reached below 0 degrees. This is also the case for Chile and the Falkland Islands. Pumpkin flowers are edible. The seeds, stem, skin, and flesh are all safe for human consumption. version. These flowers are also used in some native dishes in some countries. More commonly, they are deep fried. An American man tried to fake his death so he wouldn't have to pay his phone bill. In 2007, Corey Taylor attempted to fake his own death to get out of his smartphone contract without paying for anything. However, despite his efforts, it did not work. Children are more often poisoned by houseplants rather than household chemicals. The poisoning could occur from eating or touching the leaves, roots, or berries. Having skin contact with the plant sap or juices could also cause poisoning. Some cases also occur when children drink water that comes from the plant tray. Majority of the Muppets are left-handed. This is mainly because most of their puppeteers are right-handed. This implies that they operate the head with their dominant hand. Bulls are colorblind. This means that a bull is not irritated by the color red, but mostly due to the movement made by matadors. Bulls are unable to see colors within the red-green spectrum. Sneezing too hard can cause rib fractures. Suppressing a sneeze could also lead to the rupture of a blood vessel in the head or neck. This occurrence may lead to death. However, keeping your eyes open during a sneeze will not make your eyes pop out of their sockets. The largest lymphatic organ in the body is the spleen. This is located on your left side under the ribs. This organ contains white blood cells that fight against infections or diseases. Dogs have over 1,700 taste buds. A dog's sense of taste is about a sixth as powerful as the human tongue. Studies have shown that dogs are also able to detect the same basic taste classifications. Carrots have zero fat content. Instead, they contain several minerals and vitamins that are good for your health. A carrot's water content also ranges from 86–95%. The females of the kangaroo species have a total of 3 vaginas. The two-side ones carry the sperm into the uteruses, as male marsupials often have two-pronged penises. The middle vagina is where the joey comes out from. White chocolate isn't chocolate. This is made from a blend of sugar and milk products along with some cocoa powder and vanilla extracts. The reason why this cannot be classified as chocolate is that it does not contain any chocolate solids in its making process. Brushing your teeth too hard is bad for you. Doing so can wear down the enamel. This would then make your teeth sensitive to hot and cold foods. Giraffes do not possess vocal cords. This is mainly because these creatures do not possess a larynx. This is what we refer to as vocal cords. Light does not always travel at the speed of light. Research has found that the slowest recorded light moving was at the speed of 38 miles per hour. The light can travel even slower if it is made to pass through obstacles such as water. A Sardinian cheese called Caju Mazu contains live maggots. These maggots can jump up to 5 inches out of the cheese as you eat it. If you were able to try this delicacy, it is advised to protect your eyes while eating so that the maggots will not enter your eyes. Chinese acupuncture states that there is a point in the head that can control one's appetite. This point is located in the hollow that is just in front of the flap of the ear. Pressing this point can either increase or decrease one's appetite. There is a bird found in Key that is over 2 feet long. This bird can be found in New Zealand. It has also been observed that it enjoys eating the strips of rubber found around car windows. Wisdom teeth have no purpose. Wisdom teeth are vestigial third molars that have helped in grinding plant tissue. It was believed that the jaws of human ancestors had larger jaws with more teeth. Often wisdom teeth are removed to prevent complicated problems that could occur if it continues to grow inside the mouth.